up, creepers? My name is Kevin, and this is Haunted by Horror. After watching the 6th episode of the Chucky television series, I had some thoughts, and I figured what better place to share those thoughts than with a bunch of stranglers over the internet. Now, this episode opens with the scene of Andy and Kyle pretending to be with the census in order to gain access to this house to essentially assassinate one of the Chucky dolls. And it was cool. I like the way that they take out the Chucky doll and just blast on him. It's really cool. So we get another flashback scene in this episode where Fiona Dourif is dressed as Charles Lee Ray, essentially dressing up as her dad, and it looks really good. The only thing that I would say is I wish they would have maybe stuffed the suit jacket, because she's just swimming in that suit. And they continue with the weird voiceover, and I don't like it. And also, the flashback sequences just don't seem to serve a purpose. You know, we've gotten essentially 3 sets of these flashback sequences with Charles Lee Ray being played by 3 different actors, and it's not telling a continuing story. It's just flashes of his life before he was Chucky, and it doesn't add anything to the story. Junior's mom tells her family in this episode that she has cancer and is immediately pushed out the window, like right after the next scene. And it just seemed like there was more to develop with that character, with that plot thread, and if this is it, it's so disappointing, because I really thought that was going to go somewhere, and it didn't. We also get a scene with Nika / Charles and Tiffany / Jennifer Tilly, where Chucky and Tiffany are arguing in a hotel room as Tiffany's trying to shove this body into a bag. And when she hacks off one of the arms, the blood splashes Nika / Chucky in the face, and for some reason, this causes Chucky / Nika to revert back to the Nika persona. And I'm not sure if that has to do with the voodoo aspect or what's going on there, but I'm sure it'll play into the plot later on. And then we get this scene of Tiffany and Nika playing poker, and Nika being really worried that Tiffany can tell that she's not Chucky. And this is kind of a subtle nod to the fact that Jennifer Tilly is professional level poker player. She actually won a bracelet in I believe it was the World Poker Tournament Ladies Only Invitational. And she's been in a relationship since 2005 with Phil Lake, who, if you know poker, is referred to as the Unabomber because he wears a hoodie and sunglasses when he plays poker. And they've played together, and they're both really good. Jennifer Tilly's won over $1 million playing poker in tournaments, and so it's just a nice little nod to the fact that she's an amazing poker player, and Nika's trying to bluff her, and it's not working. And I like the reveal at the end of the scene where Tiffany reveals to Nika that she knows it's her, and the reason she knows isn't from the bluffing, it's because she stabbed her in the leg 10 minutes ago, and it shows her leg and she has a knife sticking out of it, which I would have thought her paralysis when Chucky did whatever voodoo he did to her body to make it so that he could walk when he takes over her body would have had the same effect even when Nika's in control. But apparently it doesn't. So apparently when she's Nika, she's still a paraplegic. And in this episode, the science teacher gets arrested, And they don't just bring her in for questioning, they arrest and charge her on the spot in the middle of class. So there must be something that they know that we as the audience don't. Um, and just there's got to be something going on with the teacher, I feel like. Of course, we still don't know why Devon was recording his conversation with Jake. Maybe it'll be something that comes up later. Maybe it'll be a plot thread that they just drop. I guess we'll find out. After Junior's mom dies, he goes and tries to talk to Lexi about it, but she can't even pretend for 2 minutes to give a shit about what's going on with him at all. And so he breaks up with her. So after Junior breaks up with her, Lexi doesn't go to Junior's mom's funeral, which seems a little messed up to me, but not nearly as messed up as Jake not going to his aunt's funeral. That seemed just really kind of fucked up to me. And in this episode, Devon comes out to his mom, and she's cool with it. And then while everybody's at Junior's mom's funeral, Devon, Jake, and Lexi try to set up a trap to catch Chucky. And while they're lying in wait, Jake and Devon start talking and kind of planning a date for sometime in the future. And while this is going on, Devon's mom tries to call, and he ignores the call. So then Chucky shows up and tries to talk Lexi into killing Jake, which, I mean, their trap's really not that effective, and Devon's mom ends up showing up at the house to see if that's where Devon is, and Chucky runs up and murders her, and that's the end of the episode. There's kind of a lot going on this episode, but there was also a lot of disconnected plot threads and just stuff happening. So we've spent the last 6 episodes getting to know these characters, and as soon as characters like Andy, Kyle, Nika, Tiffany come in, I don't really give a shit anymore. Like, I just want to see what's going to happen with that. I don't know if that's just me, but it just seems like I should care about these characters more. And I don't. I just want to see what's going to happen once Andy and Kyle and Tiffany and Nika come together and all the shit starts happening. That's what I want to see. I don't really care about all this middle school drama stuff. I just want to see the face-off. And maybe that's just me, or maybe I'm older than a lot of the people watching this show, because I just don't care. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you have a good day. Bye.
Subscribe, damn it. I'll be back. I always come back, and so should you, you moron.